Hey everybody, my name is Adam and this is part 6 of Leadership Essentials. Check 1, 2. When it comes to relating to people, play chess, not checkers. Play chess, not checkers. You may have heard this illustration, this image before, but there's a huge difference between checkers and chess. With checkers, every single piece is the same, and every piece relates to each other the exact same way. They all do the same thing, move the same way, they're the same. When it comes to chess, every single piece is different, and the way you interact with and relate to each piece on the chessboard is different, and the way you move, what you do, all of it depends on which pieces are around you and near you. And so when it comes to relating to people, what we need to get from this is that we need to relate to different people in different ways. In a similar way that we relate to different pieces of a chessboard differently, we don't relate to all people in the same way. All people are not the same. And if we can figure this out, it's going to help us be far more effective leaders. This is one of those principles that's really simple to understand, yet very complex to live it out, because there are literally so many different types of people in the world. And like with chess, or like with checkers, you can just explain to somebody else how to play it, a 5-year-old how to play it, and within a couple minutes they're playing, they're doing the game, it's great. With chess, like I'm still learning how to play chess, and people spend their whole lives trying to become chess masters because it's complicated, and when it comes to people, it's far more complicated than it is with chess. This is actually one of the areas of leadership that I feel like I'm always have so much room for growth in. I mean, there have been periods of time in my leadership journey where I felt like, wow, I'm doing actually pretty good at relating to all the people who are in my world. And then as soon as I begin to think that a new person joins our church, a new person joins our team, or I join a new team or whatever, and it's like you're starting over from scratch and trying to learn how to relate to all the different people, how to work with all the different people. And this is so challenging, yet so important. Some people would refer to this concept as emotional intelligence, or EQ. And the experts would actually say that EQ, emotional intelligence, is actually more important to being successful in leadership and in life than IQ is, because it deals with how good you are relating to people. The longer I'm in leadership and the more different people that I interact with and relate to, the more I'm convinced that it is essential that we learn how to be great at relating to all different kinds of people. But it's something that's going to take a lot of work. We need to learn how to play chess, not just checkers. So what does it look like practically to play chess instead of checkers? Well, let's say that you know somebody who smells really bad. Okay, and you're like, I don't know how to communicate to this person that they smell bad and that they need to take a shower or put on deodorant or whatever. One approach might be to be like, dude, you stink, put on some deodorant. Another approach might be, hey, have you ever maybe thought about taking a shower like every once in a while? Another approach might be not to say anything, but to like put some deodorant in a strategic place where you think that they'll see it. Another approach would be to give them an inspirational speech of how when you began regular using deodorant, it literally changed your life and helped you to meet the girl of your dreams and win her heart. And they need to be inspired. Another approach might be to ask their mom if she will talk to that person and tell them that they have a body odor issue. Another approach might be to literally grab them and drag them into the shower and be like, dude, you have got to take a shower now or you're not allowed to hang out with us. I mean, there's all different approaches for all different kinds of people, and to be honest, each of those approaches would probably be literally the most effective approach for somebody. And the other approaches might be the worst approach for other people, because everybody is different. The way you talk to them and communicate with them, interact with them, is different for every single one. This is what it means to play chess, not just checkers. Here's a hard reality, guys. If you can't figure out how to relate to people and get along with people and work with people, then you're not going to be able to lead people anywhere. You guys, the truth is that difficult people don't tend to rise in leadership because people don't want to follow people like that. So if we want to be great leaders and make a great impact for the kingdom of God, we've got to work on and grow in and learn to be really good at playing chess, not just checkers. Really good at relating well to different kinds of people. One thing that might help you to relate to different kinds of people is to think about this question. Have you ever thought about what it's like to be on the other side of you? Like, what does it feel like to interact with you? As maybe think of what's it like to be your spouse? What's it like to be your brother or sister? What's it like to be one of the volunteers in your youth ministry? What's it like to be your boss? What's it like to be your kid? Like, think of all the different relationships in your life, and then think about try to put yourself in the shoes of that other person and think about, what's it like to be on the other side of me? This question has challenged me a lot and helped me to think, shoot, am I talking in a mean tone to people, and am I being too forceful with people? Am I not communicating clearly enough to people? Wow. If you're bold, maybe ask some people who you trust will give you honest answers. Ask them, hey, what's it like? Be honest with me. What's it like to be on the other side of me? What's it like to be you interacting with me? That would be a great question to get you started on improving in this area. So my challenge for you today is let's work on learning how to play chess, not just checkers, when it comes to relating to different kinds of people. I'm talking all different kinds of people, different races, different ethnicities, different socioeconomic statuses, people from different backgrounds and from different cultures and from different sides of town, different areas of the country, and different personality types and temperaments, and it could go on and on and on. And one of the things that a lot of that's like a big thing in the church culture, at least these days, is personality tests. And I would say that personality tests are kind of like a hack to this whole issue of learning how to play chess, because the personality test, though the one thing they do is they help you to get to know yourself, but they also help you to get to know other people and figure, oh, this person is a number 7 on the Enneagram, so if I relate to them in this way, then I'll be able to win with them and communicate better with them. The same thing with all the different, there's the DISC and there's the Enneagram and there's there's tons of them out there. All of them can be beneficial and helpful for you in helping you to be better and more effective at playing chess and relating well to different kinds of people. So I would suggest, if you want to win with people, you've got to work on this because it is complex and it is complicated. So there's tons of books out there. I could give you a bunch of book recommendations. There's a book called Emotional Intelligence. That's a classic. How to Win Friends and Influence People. That's a classic. John Maxwell has some about winning with people. There's actually a book called Chess Not Checkers. There's tons of books out there that are going to help you to dive into this and grow in the area of winning with people. I've been doing full-time ministry for the last 20 years, and I feel like I'm kind of just still a rookie in this area and just getting started. So this is a simple concept to get, but difficult to carry out, and one that I think it's worth working on and growing in for as long as we are leading people. If you can learn to play chess and not just checkers, it'll make you a better friend. It'll make you a better husband or wife. It'll make you a better boss. It'll make you a better leader. It'll make you a better follower. It'll make you a better friend. It'll make you better at any interaction that you have with other people. It'll make you a better mom or dad. Learn to play chess, not just checkers. It will serve you well in, I believe, every area of your life that deals with other people, which is almost every area of life. I want to wrap this up by giving you 5 practical things that you can do to win with people. And I think these will help you win with all people, no matter what their personalities, backgrounds. You're like, wait a minute, doesn't that contradict what you just said? No, because these will, if you're able to figure out how to play chess, these checkers-ish concepts will work even better. But even if you don't know how to play chess, and you only know how to play checkers, these will still help you move forward in winning with people. So, number 1, wherever you are, be all the way there. Wherever you are, be all the way there. Be with the people that you're with. Put down your phone. Focus on them. That will go a long way in today's culture of distraction. I'm in so many conversations where I feel like people are only half listening to me, only half engaged with me. And I find myself only half listening, only half. Wherever you are, be all the way there. Number 2, praise in public and pound in private. Praise in public, pound in private. This means Compliment people in front of other people. People love to be praised and complimented in a crowd. Most people. Some people would not like this, but generally you can praise in public and pound in private. If you've got a complaint against somebody, if you need to criticize somebody, do that one-on-one. Do that privately. Trust me, it's not going to go well for you if you complain about somebody in a group publicly of other people. Number 3, people are interested in the people who are interested in them. People are interested in the people who are interested in them. So be interested in other people. Don't make the relationship about you. Make it about them and what they need and what they want, and focus on them, not you. You'll win with people when you're interested in people. Really practical way to do that, if you're meeting a lot of new people, remember their name. That proves that you're actually interested in them and getting to know them. Number 4, I love this one just because I think it's funny. It's the Bob principle. And Bob principle says this: when Bob has a problem with everyone, then usually Bob is the problem. When Bob has a problem with everyone, then usually Bob is the problem. So when it comes to problems in life and complications in life, think about your life. If you're having problems with all sorts of people, maybe look in the mirror and look at yourself. Number 5, this has helped me so much in life. Admit when you're wrong and apologize. Admit when you're wrong and apologize. This is a practical application of a heart condition called humility, which we talked about in one of the earlier videos about this stuff. But if you're wrong, if you've messed up, say you're sorry that you were wrong. And in fact, say this, practice this with me, say this out loud. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Some people, that's very hard for you to do, but I'm telling you, that is gonna break down a lot of things. I'm sorry, I was wrong. You're gonna need this with your wife, with your husband. You're gonna need to use this with your kids. You're gonna use this with your friends, with your coworkers. I'm sorry, I was wrong. Even if it wasn't intentional, even if it wasn't on purpose, I'm telling you, if you can humble yourself and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong, and apologize, this will help you to win with people. I've seen this one over and over and over in my own life be super, super helpful. So, there you go. Wise leaders play chess, not checkers, when they manage their relationships with people. And they connect with individuals based on their unique personalities and strengths. My challenge for you is to do that. Play chess, not just checkers. I'm Adam. This is a year in the life of a 40-year-old youth pastor. I'll see you tomorrow.